Ever since I bought this Lamborghini, there's one question I get almost every single day. What's it really like to own one? Not what it costs, not how fast it is. What's it actually like to wake up every day, walk into your garage, and live with the Lamborghini? The truth is, I absolutely love this car. If you gave me the chance to do it all over again, I'd buy this exact car without thinking twice. But loving something doesn't mean it's perfect. After living with it for almost a year, there are 5 things I genuinely hate about owning it. Some of these surprised me, some of them I should have expected, and one of them almost every Lamborghini owner I've talked to agrees with. Let's get into it. This one actually sounded fun until I lived with it. I'll literally be driving to grab coffee, cruising, music on, not in a hurry, then somebody pulls up next to me. You probably know where I'm going with this. Maybe it's a Mustang, maybe a Hellcat, maybe a BMW. They rev the engine, look over, then floor it, like we're somehow racing. The funny part? Most of the time I'm just trying to enjoy the drive. Don't get me wrong, most people are just excited. And honestly, I probably would have done the same thing years ago. But after a while, you realize every drive doesn't have to become a competition. Sometimes I just want to enjoy the V10, but that isn't even the biggest adjustment. The next one completely changed the way I drive. Before buying this car, driving was super relaxing. Now I'm constantly scanning the road. Potholes, loose gravel, construction, road debris, anything that could damage the car. The good news is mine has full PPF and it's protected underneath, but I still catch myself avoiding certain roads. Every little rock, every weird sound, every driveway, your brain never really turns off. Because fixing exotic cars, let's be honest, isn't cheap. And after a while, you stop driving normally, you start driving defensively, against the road. And because of that, something else starts happening. I don't park anymore. I plan, seriously. I'll drive past 20 open spots, just looking for one all by itself. Then I start looking around. Is that SUV too close? Is someone loading groceries? Are there shopping carts nearby? Should I just move? I've walked farther to the store, just because I trusted the parking spot more. It sounds ridiculous until you own one. Then it makes complete sense. But honestly, the next one surprised me even more. The second people see a Lamborghini, they've already decided who they think you are. Some think you're showing off. Some think you inherited money. Others assume social media made you rich overnight. Nobody sees what happened before the Lamborghini. For me, that was over 20 years ago working in corporate America. Leaving that career, starting over, building my social presence one video at a time. In fact, thousands of videos. Long nights, failures, learning, growing, none of that is visible. People only see the badge. And it's amazing how quickly people create a story without ever knowing the real one. But there's still one thing that's harder to get used to. When I was younger, I thought this would be my favorite part. And sometimes it is. Kids absolutely love this car. Meeting other enthusiasts has honestly been one of the best parts of ownership. Those moments are awesome. But what nobody tells you is the attention never really stops. You stop for gas, people gather around, you grab lunch, someone's taking pictures, you walk out of a store, people want to ask questions. Again, everyone has been incredibly respectful. I've had nothing but positive experiences, but there are definitely days where you just want to run errands like everyone else. And in a Lamborghini, that's almost impossible. So those are the 5 things I genuinely hate about owning my Lambo. But here's the funny part. None of them would stop me from buying it again. Not one. Because every single time I open the garage, every time I hit that start button, every time I hear that V10 come to life, every complaint disappears. That's the part nobody can really explain. You don't buy a Lamborghini because it's practical. You buy it because of the way it makes you feel. And every single time I drive this car, it reminds me exactly why I worked so hard to get here. If you've made it this far, let me know in the comments. What's one thing that would stop you from owning a Lamborghini? And if you already own an exotic car, what's one thing that nobody warned you about? I'll see you in the next one.